Hi, Gerhard Bloom, once again looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. So this little discussion I've entitled, What If They're Wrong? Time and again, radical leftists have utterly destroyed economies and left millions of people dead or in despair. Millions. They never seem to take lessons from the history of their catastrophic failures. They never hesitate to throw caution to the wind on their radical social experiments. Joe Biden encouraged millions of illegal migrants to flood into the United States. Thousands of people whose backgrounds are utterly unknown were flown into communities across the country. No notice was given to the communities or local governments. This will inevitably result in racial conflict and violence. And when Florida or Texas spreads the wealth of diversity, this is called criminal by the leftists. But Joe Biden does it. That's an act of generosity. Other people, of course, paying for his particular generosity. And guess who doesn't want illegal migrants? The poor working class. Their wages will drop, causing them to suffer the loss. The Black and Hispanic communities are strongly opposed to massive immigration. I thought Black Lives Mattered. Defunding the police has resulted in the sharpest rise in violent crime in American history. And guess who's getting killed here? Predominantly poor inner city blacks. I thought Black Lives Mattered. The Democrats, they're gambling that their historically unprecedented spending spree won't bankrupt the economy. What if they are wrong? Leftists continue to play with fire in stoking racial consciousness and in their anti-racism racism. Perhaps you didn't know, but before the race riots in the 1960s, the race riots were predominantly perpetrated by whites, going into black neighborhoods and killing black people. This was very ugly. Race consciousness, racial self-awareness among American whites is the lowest by far out of any racial group in the United States. Yes, that is a fact. This will change, undoubtedly, as people are being coerced and race shamed and forced into cultivating racial consciousness. Stupid people, stupid leftists, pointy-headed leftists think this strategy will help people of color. You want white people to recognize their whiteness and then feel shame and embarrassment and suffer social stigma by virtue of it? This is not how attacks on identity play out. It is not. Leftists never consider what might happen if they are wrong. And as it happens, they're disastrously wrong on absolutely everything. And I'm not talking about liberals. I'm talking about leftists. But it's a shameful fact that far too many liberals are siding with these poisonous social leftist ideologies and ideologues. How anybody could support that Biden presidency? It's utterly ideologically captured by this leftist nonsense. Anyways, I hope you'll check out my book, Deconstructing Social Justice. It's available on Amazon. It's not important because I wrote it. I wrote it because the issues could not be more important. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Bye-bye now.